I'm good, how are you? Awesome. Hello guys, what's up? It's ItsAnnaLouise, and I'm sorry, as soon as I sat down to film, my phone rang. It was my mentor for college, so that's what that was. But I am here for another video. It has been a second since I have sat down and filmed in my room because mainly we have been doing betta breeding diaries. But today I'm actually bringing you a video on my rats. Specifically, one of my rats, the one that you guys probably all know the most, which is Clove, my little white furry pal who is my little cuddle buddy and my soulmate in a rat. Basically, I've gotten many requests to make more rat videos, and I just have been putting them off. I really haven't done it much because the majority of people here on my channel are here for the aquatics, for my betta breeding and bettas, and even Tilly over, you know, small animals such as my rats. So that's why I really never have. But today, I thought today's video was extremely important to make because I feel like this information can definitely help somebody if they are going through the problem that I am going through. So today's video is about the unfortunate news that Clove got really sick. And so this is not going to be like a really super happy peppy video, although it does have a better ending, although I don't believe that we are completely out of the woods yet. But still, I think this video is really important to help you in the situation and to also share some more very unfortunate news with a different one of my rats that I have been putting off for 6 months. So if you're interested in hearing about my little buddy Clove and more unfortunate news, but like I said, there's some very important information on medicines and illnesses that have to do with rats that could help you in the future. So if you're interested in that, then keep on watching today's video. Alright you guys, I didn't really know how to word the intro too well for this, so I'm sorry if it is a little bit confusing. Today's video basically is telling you about Clove and his sickness and how I've dealt with it, how I've dealt with the vets and everything with the coronavirus going on because it got in my way, and how I've been on this journey to get him better, along with some unfortunate news about a different rat of mine. Because if you know, which a lot of people don't even realize I have rats, but I did have 3, now I have 2. I have Clove and Remy. I did have Raisin. I'll get into that. But one thing, if you're new to my channel, hi, I do want to say, if you know anything about rats, you would know their lifespan isn't long. It really isn't. It's around 2 years, and that's not much. Also, I do want to say that rats, they're pretty much built weak, in my opinion, from what I've noticed, what I've seen, what I've heard from other people as well. They are built weak, especially with their respiratory systems and allergies and things like that. It's very common with rats. So when I got my rats, after all the research I did, because I did a lot, it really took even learning for myself, because I didn't think, or I hoped, that I wouldn't have to experience a lot of illnesses or anything like that, but I have. So let's go ahead and talk about Clove. A little over a week ago, Clove, I noticed, started to get a little bit sick. Now, Clove has always had allergies. He, out of all 3 of my rats, has always been the one that has had allergies. The other 2 really have never dealt with anything of the sorts. At one point, Clove had an allergy problem where he got a very small respiratory infection, and we were able to easily take him to the doctor and get a steroid shot. He was, oh my god, he was literally better that evening from that steroid shot and the little medication that he had. He had an antibiotic, and he was so much better. It was a really quick fix. And still though, ever since then, he would get seasonal allergies as the weather would change, but it was nothing to be completely concerned about. But recently I noticed that, of course, the whole allergy thing was coming back. He normally gets red around his eyes, but it's nothing normally too bad. So I kind of brushed it aside. And so then the next day I had went to go check on him late at night, because if you guys know, I'm sure if you have me on any of my social medias, so many times I'm posting Snapchats or Insta stories with Clove like cuddled up on me somewhere, because it is our thing to cuddle together at night. It's just what I do with him because he is the most laid back rat ever. So I went to go check on him, and his eye just looked terrible. It was really big, kind of like, if I guess I would, for all my betta people, I'll compare it to Popeye on a betta fish. It's kind of what that looked like. And so I was definitely concerned, but it was really late at night on a Friday freaking night, so that meant the weekend was coming up, and it's harder to access vets on the weekend anyway. And it was late on a Friday night, so I set my alarm early to get up and call the vet because I was like, something is up here from his normal allergies and I need to get him to the vet. So that morning I woke up, and thanks to the coronavirus, I called and my vet said, because of the coronavirus, recently we have been doing things differently around here with the different vets that come in and out, and each one is at a different place at a longer period of time, switching out at different days. And basically my vet that has seen Clove before and specializes more in more exotic animals and stuff other than just dogs and cats wasn't there. I literally decided to call all the vets in the surrounding area, from my town to the town next over this way to the town next over that way, and I tried, and I was calling one after the other, and I was like, hi, do you see rats? No, the vet doesn't see rats. Hi, do you see my rat? Yes, but we have no appointments today. We are literally booked and cannot see you until Monday. And that was not good enough for me, because there was no way I was going to put it off, because I know how fast things can go south. So luckily I found out where the vet that normally is at my vet was, and although I don't drive in areas out of my area, my husband, who is the best and he will literally do anything for me, he literally was like, I'm gonna drop whatever I'm doing right now, and what do you need me to do? So we were able to take Clove just to a different place where the vet was at the time to be seen. I was devastated, freaked out, so nervous, because I am not ready to lose Clove. I was not ready to lose Clove. One of my biggest deals and anxieties and depressions comes from death and being worried about losing things I love, and I was so afraid that I was going to lose him. It was all it's all I had on my mind, and I don't like, just getting deep here, I don't like having to be responsible for someone's life. Like when it comes to euthanizing and things with animals, I hate being in that position, and that's part of being an animal owner, and I'll get more into that later. But anyway, we brought him, and the vet said that thank God his heart was okay, and his lungs and his respiratory, everything that has to do with his respiratory system was fine. So that was a hallelujah for me. It was really just an eye infection, but a really bad one. And so he prescribed me 2 different medicines, which is something that I want to talk to you guys about today, because this could help you. If you're experiencing similar problems with rats, you can kind of maybe get this in your mind of something that may be helpful, and you can kind of be familiar with it, maybe even just from what I'm telling you. So number 1, he prescribed him an eye cream that is neomycin. It has some other words with it too, but it's a neomycin. It's an eye, like gel kind of situation. And then an antibiotic that it has a syringe to just inject into his mouth. It is 5 milliliters, and it literally just smells like little kid antibiotics, like that bubblegum flavor. It's pink, literally, like little kid antibiotics. So that's what he prescribed for Clove. It was a 7 to 10 day antibiotic, and I am going to probably be out of it for tonight's dose. It is 2 times a day. So I'm going to actually show you this medicine and kind of just, talk to you about it. Stuff like this is so good, and I'm so thankful for that vet who literally took him in, because even he had no appointments for that day. Literally said that he would try to fit him in, and he literally got him in as soon as we got him there. But I'm so thankful for them and these 2 medicines, antibiotic and eye cream. The eye cream you apply to the outside of the eye, and it has really helped the outside, and then the antibiotic also obviously works in the inside. And at first he took it like a champ, but now that he's so much better, he is fighting off the syringe in his mouth. But I do put it in the corner of his mouth. It helps a lot more than trying to go in from the front, because rats have buck teeth. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, why are you just sitting here and talking? Why aren't you showing us his eye? Why aren't you showing us what it looks like? And to be completely honest, I feel weird doing that. I don't know why, like I just feel weird displaying him. But I will show you him now. I don't have any before pictures, although I did consider doing it along the way, but to be honest, if things wouldn't have worked out the way they're working out, and if he did get worse, I would never have posted this, because I wouldn't have been able to deal with it. Which brings me to the other news. It's taken me 6 months to even make a video on this. It's taken me 6 months to even really tell anybody. Only a few short people know, but I did lose my rat Raisin which was my other rat. I got Remy and Raisin first, and then Clove came later. But I lost my rat, Raisin, in December. I found out he was sick on Christmas Day, and Christmas Day was so hard for me, and all I did was bawl my eyes out. He ended up having a respiratory infection, and we took him to the doctor, and they said, you know, because basically I said, do everything that you can. Do anything and everything, because I want him to live. And getting respiratory infections, like I said, are extremely common in rats and are one of their biggest things that causes them to die. And anyway, I do want to say that Raisin was an old rat. He was at his lifespan. He was at 2 years old. He was there. And definitely a lot slower, and you could tell he was getting older and all that kind of stuff. So that didn't help anyway. We told him, we said, do everything you can. And he said, okay, we'll give him some IVs and an antibiotic as well. And he said, I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of rats don't make it through the IV process. And so that's just something to look at. But I said, like, if he can get better and there's a chance, please do it. So the vet did, and Raisin made it through. He literally made it through like a champ, and I was like, okay, he's gonna get better. I felt so much better. Well, unfortunately, when we got him home, I think the next day he pretty much had a stroke, and it just got where it was really hard for him to walk and to do things normally. And that happens a lot too with, you know, rats. They can get those easily when other problems occur and everything. And at that point, which is what I mentioned earlier in the video, I don't like having the responsibility to have to do anything, to have another life in my hands to make a decision. And my mom was like, you need to, like, we need to take him to put him to sleep. And it's still, I still try not to think about it to this day. It's really hard to even sit here and talk about this right now. But we did. We took him to be put down. And I mean, it's something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. Because whereas I understand it is putting them out of their pain, I can't take this kind of stuff. I'm bad with it. And if I'm being completely honest, after these rats have passed away, I love them dearly. I don't think I will ever own another rat again. Their lifespan is just too short for me. They can get sick too easily, and the stress of knowing that I may have to lose one and have the option to put them down is too much for me. I lose fish a lot, and if I'm going to be completely honest, I'm just going to come right out here and say it. Does losing my fish like upset me and bum me out? Yes. Have I gotten pretty upset over 2 of my fish, like that I have bred myself and then one that I rescued at one point? Yes. But I just get bummed out. It's nothing like losing I've not lost a reptile, but a fur baby, like a small animal. It's nothing like that, and I can't deal with it. I can't process it. Death is one of the most hardest things in the world for me to deal with. And just by saying, I remember every bad thing I've ever seen happen to an animal, like getting hit on the road or anything. I remember it, and I will always remember it for the rest of my life. I can't deal with that kind of thing. So anyway, I lost Raisin. So that is me finally, after 6 months, telling you guys that I lost him in December. And it was extremely hard, but Clove is making an amazing recovery, you guys. He's doing so well. That antibiotic has done amazing, and this is knock on wood, because we're still not out of the woods yet. He still has more of the cream left, 1 more dose of the antibiotic left, but his eye has done so much better. It is like almost back to normal now. It pretty much just looks like when they're boggling, so like boggle on one eye and regular on the other eye. But yeah, he is doing good. I will go ahead and bring him out right now to show you guys just briefly, but I just didn't want to show the bad in this video. I just didn't. I felt weird about it. Even if I know it is helpful, I just personally felt weird about it, and I'm sorry. And I will show you the medicines as well. And hopefully this will help somebody to know that you need to get them to a vet. Ask for an eye cream and an antibiotic, because those things are really, really helpful, and I believe that they can help save your animal. So the front of this container has like personal information on it, so I'm not going to show you. But this is the little eye cream. So it is neomycin and polymyxin B sulfates and Raisin zinc. Like I said, it's just a little gel. This has been so helpful for the outside of his eye, and if you, like I said, are experiencing this with a rat, this is a really good option, which obviously the vet's going to know what to do. The vet's going to give you the best thing, but if you wanted to ask for it, if it's in that situation, this is really good. And then this is the medicine. And then this is the medicine right here, the antibiotic. It comes just in this little thingy mabobber, and like I said, it is pink. And it is, I don't even know if it says like what it actually is, but it's 0.5 milliliters by mouth twice a day for 1 week. And it says shake well before using the antibiotic. And I'm so sorry if you can hear that in the background. My nephew just woke up. I'm so freaking sorry. And here is my rat Clove. Yes, buddy, it's okay. This is just for funsies. This is not me giving you your medicine. But anyway, this is Clove. He's doing so much better. I'm so sorry about that noise. I will make this fast. But he's doing a lot better. This is his bad eye. This is his good eye. But it is getting so much better. Now he knows when I get him out. Most of the time he thinks it's medicine time. So he hates that. But he's doing a lot better. And I'm very thankful for that. I love him very much, very dearly. And I'm just glad that he's getting better. Aren't you? Alright you guys, I know this video is kind of long, kind of rambling, definitely probably was not the rat content that you did want when you were asking for rat videos, but I thought this was crucial to make. I thought that it may be helpful, and then I wanted to finally announce the unfortunate passing of Raisin. I do hope you enjoyed this video, as in I hope it maybe could help you in the future if you do have these problems, and to know that I go through them too. I know other people have had, you know, problems with their rats, and I've tried to talk to them and say I completely understand, like I've had these problems too. But like I said, I hope you got something out of this video. I want to say thank you to my patrons as always. Dylan, Jeremy, Maddie, Davis, Mercy, Janae, Vicky, Natalie, Jessica, Cass, Mel, Steven, and John. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being patrons. If you want to be a patron, the link will be in the description box down below. And other than that, please subscribe to my channel, which you can do by hitting my face right up there. And you can watch another one of my videos by clicking right over there. And also make sure to subscribe to my second channel for all of the content that is not pet related. And other than that, I hope you have a great day or night or whenever you may be watching this, and I'll see you guys in my next video.